Welcome to DarwinChin.com. Today we're going to take a look at an iPad Pro case from Poetic. This is Poetic's Turtle Skin Series Silicone Protective Case for the iPad Pro. And before putting my device in, we'll take a look at the case itself. You can see, once again, it is a silicone type case, so it's actually nice and flexible. The claim to fame of this one is that it's got this large bezel here. That's actually a pretty thick material, thick shock-absorbing silicone. And inside here, what's unique is that this little kind of wavy pattern here. This wavy pattern allows for the device not to sit directly onto the silicone skin and allows for better heat dissipation, which is kind of important since the iPad Pro is got a beefier processor, a bigger battery, and can get hot if you really put it under stress. So let's put my device in it and let's see what it's like. So once again, the nice thing about it is that it's silicone, so it's pretty flexible. So I can kind of roll it into the case, and because it's like this, it's easy to get in and out. So you can easily get your device out of it if you needed to free it from the case, as opposed to having a construction project to get it out. So let's take a look at the features real quick. See the back here, it's got this bezel here to also give it some protection so it doesn't get hit directly onto the back of the surface here. And it's got this little interesting turtle shell pattern on it, thus the Turtle Skin series. It's got a loop over here for the Apple Pencil, so I can take my pencil and slip it to the side here. And it holds it nice and tight so it won't roll off or fall out. And it's got a nice cutout for the camera so it doesn't obscure it in any way. So looking at the front side of it, you can see that it doesn't obscure the webcam at all. So it's got this really nice, interesting bezel here. So it's nice and thick, so that it's raised so that if the device were to fall screen forward in any way, it should be able to protect the device from getting scuffed up on the screen, which is pretty nice. On the bottom side here, we have this little cutout or little divot here for the home button so it doesn't obscure it. And you see that there's these little cutouts over here, if you've seen them real closely. They go through both sides of it, and it offers shock absorption for corner impacts, because not many devices fall flat when they fall. Hanging on the corners is usually pretty devastating for any tablet. And then these cutouts over here, you see cutouts over here which are aimed at not obscuring the sound of the 4 really nice speakers on the iPad Pro. So it's really nice to be able to funnel the sound straight at you, which is kind of nice because otherwise sound kind of flows out all around it. So it kind of gives you that extra ability to kind of funnel it at you. And then we take a look at the sides of the device. On top, you see here we have this cutout for the headphone jack. It's a bit thick though, so you can see how thick the bezel is. So you may have a hard time putting non-straight headphone jacks into it. We have this little cutout, little divot here for the power button, so it still works nice and easily. Same thing here for the volume rockers. And then on the sides, there's this kind of like this tread-like pattern on here, which is nice, provides a nice little gripping surface so it's not slippery. Same thing on this side. And on the bottom, we have a nice cutout for the lightning connector, so it doesn't obscure it in any way. So it's pretty nice. So let's turn it on, and let's get my fingerprint reader going. And I had a trailer at Netflix for something new for the next Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon movie. I have the volume cranked up, so you can see that. I hope you can hear that the case does not obscure the volume or the sound that's coming out of the iPad Pro. I can't fast forward that.
Honor, duty, excuses for bloodshed. That is.
So there you go. So it's really nice. So it doesn't obscure it in any way. So this is a great case if you ever find yourself in a position that you need to have a little bit extra protection, but want to easily get it out, because once again, silicone makes it easy to kind of roll it out without having the device drop out. And or if you're clumsy enough that you find situations where you drop your tablets a lot, this is kind of a nice, handy protective case that's really not very obstructive to have, and doesn't add a whole extra lot of weight to the already weighty iPad Pro. So there you have it. A look at Poetic's Turtle Skin Series Silicone Protective Case for the iPad Pro. If you have any questions about this case, feel free to send me some questions and comments in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and share the video. Thanks for watching.